Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, double honor to the apostle, elders, and bishops, a great millstone for rule and teaching. Shalom to 144,000 men that's been pushing and believing this word in our true sincerity and sacrificing their lives and wants to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father named Yahweh, His only begotten Son named Yahweh Shai. And the Lord won this video is edifying, quick and straight to the point. This video right here will be entitled, "The Heathens will be Israelite slaves, thus saith the Lord, and they will not inherit the promises in the second covenant." And, you know, recently there has been a lot of false doctrine surrounding salvation and what salvation truly is. Salvation is truly being delivered from the hands of your enemies. And why would you be getting delivered up with your enemies by the chariots when your enemies are the ones that's oppressing you? But Yahweh Shai is supposed to come here and supposed to save the heathens as well as you Israelites? That don't make sense. That's confusion. And now we're seeing that a lot of these individuals that's preaching these false doctrines, well, they obviously sold out, but they doing this thing for clicks and views. And they showing you that what you supposed teachers of this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you prophets, y'all ain't doing what y'all said y'all was gonna do. Y'all not doing the will of the Lord, prophet. Doing it the way y'all should be. And ultimately, what y'all saying is the heathens, you want to be ruled over and impressed by the heathens again, and even more so. That's the thing. Jake got to get the fuck out of Babylon. Jake got to get completely the fuck out of Babylon. All these false doctrines, all these ideas and thoughts and shit. You know, now, obviously, brothers has been doing videos on that. But ultimately, what you Israelites, man, that's sticking up for the heathen, y'all gonna get your ass get a foot up your ass sideways. Talk about salvation for the nation, for these heathens. But these heathens be the main ones beating on you, doing you dirty, plotting to destroy you, separate your families. Just to this day, still destroying households and families because of the ideas and the philosophies of this place. Yet you are talking about saving heathen. It's ludicrous. So, but you heathens will be slaves in the kingdom. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, regardless of what you feel, regardless of what you think, and regardless of what you got going on, the Lord is going to make sure that the heathens are subjugated under Israelites and forever subjugated under Israelites. And y'all mad about that. So I'm going to jump in. This is one of your first jobs as being heathen. This is Ezekiel chapter 39 and verse 13. Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them as renown the day that I shall be glorified, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai power. So what? The people that this is talking about is the people, the heathen, right? And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers these that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search. So what? After a certain not after a certain period of time, but after the nukes hit and after all these wars and things are put down, guess what? You heathens are going to rebuild. Well, you heathens not just going to rebuild, but you heathens are going to bury the dead bodies because these bodies will be lied out as dung on the ground, and you heathens are going to do all the burying, all the setting up, all of that. You heathens done had a hand in our affliction. Here it goes. Here it goes. It's like, here it goes that these heathens sat up here, oppressed you for thousands of years, did you generationally wrong, destroyed you generationally, and your forefathers. And not just that, they poison the food, they poison the water, they poison the earth. And we're just supposed to just forgive and forget that? For Israelites that say that, y'all sold out and y'all love y'all enemies. And y'all truly ain't for the nation of people, as the nation of Israel, as you say. For you to make a statement like that makes you a Christian. That you're no better than a Christian church. So from there, I'm going to jump to Isaiah chapter 14. Because why? The Israelites are going to be able to enjoy their rest from their sorrows, as I say. And enjoy what? Being perfect in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. And being will perfect. Because back in Ezekiel, what? The name of Israel, the nation of Israel, the people of Israel, everything Israel will be set up in its proper order. Everything Israel will be what? Set up in the order of what? Us ruling. We won't be oppressed. We won't be tired. We won't be sleepy. We won't be at unease. Because why? We will be in the kingdom living it up. So this is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel, right? And set them, right? And set them in their own land. So like, it's bumpy on this road. This is a transit video also. It's kind of bumpy right now. I'm gonna let these bumps pass by real quick. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So what? Set them in their own land, and the strangers, which is Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So what? This is a future prophecy that hasn't taken place yet. Name a time when Isaiah 14 has been fulfilled. It hasn't. The destruction of the modern day Babylon haven't fulfilled yet. And the Lord made these promises to us in these last days to know what? Your enemies will be completely annihilated. They'll lose their kingdom. They'll be made slaves under you. And whatever you think of, you'll get in the kingdom. And not just that, the Lord loves his people so much that he's going to deliver them from certain deaths yet again. And not heathens, not anyone else. The Lord is coming to save, and will be coming to save his people. As it says in Matthew chapter 1. And I'm pretty sure it's in the 20 verses. But you people are going to suffer. Regardless if you like it or not. You will be slaves. You will be subjugated. You will be told what to do without no pay. And that's exactly what y'all going to deal with and do. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And the people shall take them, bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them, in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And yeah, guess what? That's talking about the nation of Israel. That's why in Psalms 2, these nations are mad. Because why? They don't get what we get. And the Heavenly Father treats us completely different how he treats the heathens. And it makes sense so. And you individuals that's standing up for this shit, y'all are part of the problem. Y'all is the problem. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from a hard bondage wherein thou hast made to serve. And yeah, exactly. You heathens was made to serve. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple. When was this prophecy taking place? It hasn't taken place yet. Because of why? We're awaiting the time of Yahushai return, for one. And on top of that, we're waiting for him to destroy Esau, Edom, and you other nations. That's the type of time we're witnessing about to come into. We're not about to be sitting up here playing games with you heathens, talk about, oh yeah, y'all could be saved, when the scriptures don't ever mention, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the nations of Edom, the nations of the Philistines will inherit anything that has to do with anything in the kingdom of heaven. All they're going to do is build houses continually and not sit there and be oppressing the nation of Israel. Because why? We'll put a rod of iron beside your head. So now I'm going to jump to this Isaiah 60. I ain't going to make this video long neither, but this is just a few points I wanted to make. Right, this is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my watch I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So what? The Lord have mercy on, or he have favor on Israel. This is exactly why the Lord made promises to us, not the other nations. The Lord made promises of peace to us. Salaki, let me say it like that. The Lord had made promises to the peace of the nation of Israel, not you other heathens. All the time you heathens are going to have peace in the kingdom is when it's the Sabbath, and that's going to be easy to uphold and keep. So at the end of the day, you Israelites that sticking up for these heathen, y'all are part of the problem. And the Lord going to do something to y'all. It's only a matter of time to when the Lord get tired of hearing y'all shit. And y'all madness that y'all spewing out your mouths. But Lord, when this video is edifying, before I close out, I'd like to give my praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. And Lord, when this video is edifying, and I'll see you next one. Shalom.